Hello, Chad. Here we are on the roof. Easiest access. I would just confirm where the location is. And again, I believe it's in that hall closet. You just want to make sure that you have access, especially knowing that this pipe is prone to some root intrusion. You want to have access to a clean out so you can periodically go in there and do some maintenance on the line. We start out in cast iron. That's an inlet coming from the bathroom sink. It's running some water. It's always easier to turn that on before I climb up on the roof and start doing this than having to jump up and down. So typical cast iron here, in pretty darn good shape. Not a lot of corrosion, not a lot of buildup, nothing out of the ordinary here. A little bit of a lip there, nothing too crazy. The drop down from the roof is about 16.5 feet or so for a one-story house. It's about typical. Also knowing the pitch of the house and where the pipe was located. We're gonna make our first transition. This might be fortified concrete pipe. It has that look to it. It's in decent shape. Coming up here, it's in about 10 feet or so. There's going to be an area where there's a gasket right there. So see on your left, so see that root coming in, or what looks like a root. That might have been a slight hairline crack. I did take a still picture, and that is going to be in your written report. That might have been a slight hairline crack that a root was growing in. There's another one up in the clay section that we'll get to up here shortly that we'll see. Also, when we transition here in about another 10 feet from this pipe to clay sections, there's a fairly decent amount of root growth coming in. Here we go right here. Not uncommon at those transition points to have that. You've got some buildup there also. Now we're in clay. Back up right about at the 100-foot mark. There's again some root growth and what may either be just one of the tendrils from the root. Kind of the stringers from it, if you want to call it that, or a hairline crack, more growth right there. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to say in the written report is what we want to do is we want to clean the pipe. I mean, it's not terribly dirty. There's only that one section right at the connection point that has that heavier root growth. There's the city connection right there, right at about 124 feet. There's only that one section and a couple of other smaller intrusion parts for roots. But really, what I would want to do is just confirm whether or not those are actual hairline cracks or if it's just roots. It's hard to tell. Sometimes in a situation you'll see those kind of lines, and then because of the running water or the position of the water, they'll be moving. So we know that it's a root and it's not an actual crack. Because of the position of those, they're up higher on the pipe. There really wasn't any way to be able to tell, other than clean the pipe out, and then as part of that process, they're gonna re-video the line also, and I would just double check to see what's going on there. My own personal opinion is if it was my pipe, I would probably just, kind of let's just monitor this. Let's come back again, in another whatever, 2 years, see how the root growth is, and then we can double check if those are cracks. Have they gotten any worse? Are they stable? Are they staying the way they are? That's just another way to go. That's a personal choice right there. But something that I'll put in some options in your written report. Look that over. Let me know if you have any questions or need me to walk you through, how those next steps would go. I'm filming on the way back. You're welcome to watch the return trip. Please read through the written report, and as always, reach out to me with any questions or concerns.